Lunchtime Live, the show that allows you a unique access to the music, story, and words of the area's most phenomenal local artists and bands. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. All right. And welcome to this edition of Lunchtime Live, coming to you from the campus of California State University, San Bernardino. For the next hour, you're going to hear some phenomenal music from one of San Bernardino, Riverside, or San Diego County's greatest local bands. Today, we are joined by Cadence from Chino. And now, without further ado, here is your host, Junior Ibarra. Junior.
Thank you, Misha. I'm Junior Ibarra, and I'm joined here by a phenomenal artist. I'm super stoked to have him here. We are with Caleb Lombard, also known as Cadence. Cadence, thanks for joining us, man.
Oh, man, thank you for having me.
No, man. So tell us a little about yourself, just for those listeners that are out there that don't know anything about you and want to learn more about you and to hear about yourself and your background.
Well, I'm 20 years old, born October 21st, 92. I've been making music probably since like the 6th grade. You know, I love making music. Other than that, I mean, there's really not much else to tell. I mean, just ask away.
Ask away. Yeah. Cool. You're excited. We're excited, man. We're excited. So is this what you do full time? Is this just a part-time thing?
It's a part-time thing now. It was full-time before, but until I got a job. But it's like, you know, when I'm not at work, I'm making music. You know?
Nice, nice. So what else do you do? Are you in school? You said you work.
Not in school right now, but I do work full-time.
You work full-time?
Yes, I do.
Nice, man. Now, I know you go by Cadence, and that's your artist name. What's the meaning, the special meaning behind Cadence?
Actually, that's crazy because my senior year, I was in my English class, and we had these vocabulary words that we had to study, and they were on the board. And cadence was one of those vocabulary words, and it meant rhythmic flow. So when I saw that, everybody in class was like, "Oh, that should be your new rap name. Oh, use that." And I was like, "All right."
Nice.
So it just stuck.
I know all this time I kept hearing people call you CeeLo, you know, so I connected to CeeLo, but then...
Oh, that was my younger days.
That was your younger days. Oh, I thought maybe CeeLo Green stole your thunder, man.
And
then
he kind of did.
He kind of did?
He kind of did,
yeah.
But it's cool, though, because he got a trademark. He beat me to it.
Because I could text him right now.
No, we know the real story here. Don't worry. That's right.
So... does music run in your family then? I know you said you've been doing this since 6th grade. Does it run in your family or?
Actually, no. I'm the only one that makes music in my family, actually, as far as I know.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, my dad, he dibble-dabble back in the days, you know,
Nice.
But other than that, he wasn't really serious about it.
So now tell me a little bit about making music since 6th grade. I know what made you want to start making music? Was there a specific moment that it just clicked, or did you feel like you just wanted to tap into different things? And
actually, it was just ever since I was younger, I've always been in love with music. You know, so when I was in 6th grade, like I was always good at poetry, ever since I was younger. So people would always tell me, "Oh, like you should make music, you should rap or sing or whatever." I couldn't sing, so I had to stick with rapping. So in 6th grade is when I actually wrote my very first song, and I just found beats on like YouTube or whatever. And I didn't actually start doing like full production till I was a freshman in high school. So, I mean, just ever since then, it's just been writing and producing and all that.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. So, have you ever picked up an instrument and tried?
Actually, I did teach myself how to play piano.
Oh, nice.
I did. I didn't want to pay for lessons, so I was just like, I'll teach myself how to play.
Nice.
So I tried to play guitar, but that didn't work.
No.
My fingers don't move like that.
No, it's crazy because piano, it helps a lot with your production, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Your writing process, it just broadens everything, you know, because you learn different notes and different keys and different
chords and stuff,
stuff that you can dabble with. So that's cool, man. So tell me about your sound, you know. How would you describe your sound and who?
To be honest, people always tell me I sound different, but I don't know exactly how different. Because to me, I sound like everybody else, if you want me to be honest. But everybody's just like, you know, like your voice is different, your sound is different, your production is different. So, I mean, I'll just go with it's just different than everybody else. You know, I see what everybody else is doing, and I try to be different from that, you know. Like everybody does like everybody's like, "Oh, well, you know, if you want to make it in this industry, you know, you got to cuss." Like, not me, you know. I just feel like if you cuss, it means you have like a limited vocabulary, in my opinion. You know? So in my opinion, you know, I don't want to have a limited vocabulary. I want to show people that you could still make great music without using that type of language. You know, so instead of just reaching to one type of audience, I'd rather reach to, you know, a variety of audiences. You know, old, middle-aged, young, you know.
Nice, man. Nice. So if a record label approached you and asked you specifically, what genre do you what genre do you put your music under? What would you say? Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Nice. So with that, what makes your music stand out amongst all the other hip hop artists or all the other bands out there?
So what makes my music stand out is I don't really talk about the stuff that they talk about, you know? Like, yeah, I'll make my fun songs, my fun party songs, and, you know, it's kind of similar, just minus the cussing, but usually I make more conscious hip hop, you know? So, like, say I'm doing a show, you know, people want to hear, like, that heavy bass and that party music, so that's what I make for, you know, that type of crowd. Then they have the other type of crowd where it's like, you know, they just want to hear, like, something to uplift them or just something that's just, like, real, you know? So I pretty much, the type of music I make kind of, it fits to different audiences.
Nice.
You know, so it's not just, like, one straight shot, you know?
Nice.
Not like that tunnel vision.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's sweet. Yeah, well, I know for those that are listening and for all the Coyote listeners out there, we're going to give you a song and a track to listen to by Cadence called Make It Hot. And I'm excited for you all to hear this. This is one of my favorite songs by Cadence. And tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so this one, I wanted to do something that I've never done before. So I decided, you know, let me sample like a techno track or something and make it hip-hop. So I found that song, and I was like, okay. Because, you know, like, it reminded me of White Chicks, you know, that part in White Chicks where he was all dancing in the club. And I was like, okay, so if I can get people to dance like that, like, this song will be hot. So I just sampled that little piece, added a little bass kick, and I just went from there. You know, my dad was like, you got one. He's like, you got one. Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a listen. So here we are with Cadence and Make It Hot.
What? Girl, what's wrong? Get up on the floor, cause this your song.